Hey everyone, it's Mike here from Clicked Marketing. And have you ever heard somebody talking about website silos or SEO silos and found yourself kind of wondering what the heck are they and why does everyone keep telling me I need to silo my content or silo my website? Well, we're going to talk about silos today. Let's go to the computer and get started. Alright, so what we're going to go over today is just a basic overview of what silos are. In upcoming videos, I'm going to talk more about some of the specifics of how you can set up a silo and how you set up the links and everything within a silo. But today's video, this one's just going to be kind of an overview of what silos are and sort of why they work so well. And if you get nothing else out of these videos, the one thing I hope that sticks with you is the reason that silos work so well is because they make website owners take the time to think about their link structure, their internal link structure. A lot of times website owners just kind of start creating pages and posts and they target keywords and they use keyword tools to find what they should go after, but they don't really take the time to sit down and think about how those pages and those posts and all the content within their site should work together. And that's where silos come in. Silos are simply a way of organizing related content together within your site and linking them together for both search engines as well as your website visitors. And that's why they work so well. So don't get caught up in the nitty-gritty details of setting up the perfect silo. The one thing I want you to hold on to from these videos is the reason they work so well is because they make you have a plan for your internal link structure. So let's talk about just a basic silo structure. What exactly is a silo? And this is just a real simple top level structure of a website where you have the home page, and then the home page has its navigation linking to several pages. And this is just a simple silo here where you have this what's usually called the silo page or landing page. And this is the main, usually this is the main page that you're trying to rank. You can try to rank, you may be trying to rank all the pages within a silo, but this is usually the one that has kind of the main, the biggest target that you're going after, or targets as far as keywords and search traffic that you're going after. And then under the silo or landing page, you'll have a number of supporting pages. Now, I just put 5 here, but it might be 10, it might be 15, it could be more than that. It could be 4 supporting pages. And usually the silo page or the landing page then links to each of these individual supporting pages. And again, we'll go over in an upcoming video exactly how it may look where a silo or landing page links to these supporting pages and how you would do it. Okay, so this is the basic silo structure. From here, there's different options of different ways people might link from here and use a silo. One of the most common ones you'll see is that people take each of these supporting pages then and link back to the silo page. That's the most common thing to do. And again, the silo page is usually the one that you're trying to rank. And what this does, if you're using good anchor text and have good related content on each of these supporting pages, is it gives some anchor relevance and content relevance back to this landing or silo page. Another way that people might do this is sometimes you'll see a silo page that links to all these pages, and then these pages link to one another. Like the first one might link to the second one links to the third one links to on down, and one by one they link to each other. Just another way of doing creating a silo. There's a lot of different options with how you do these. So one thing to talk about with silos also, when you're talking about basic structure and overviews, is open silos versus closed silos. So what's a closed silo? We'll start there. Closed silos are the way that most of us were doing silos back when this whole concept came about. And what a closed silo is that everything comes into the silo, but nothing leaves the silo. So there's no external links within the silo. None of these pages linked out to another website, and none of these pages link to any other page within the same site even. Everything is contained within the silo. Now, the way that we used to do this, and it was a lot easier back when these kind of came about, was we used the nofollow tag. When nofollow first came out, the way that Google treated it and other search engines was nofollow meant that no link authority, PageRank, link juice, whatever you want to call it, would pass through any link that was tagged with no follow, and any authority or link juice again that page had to give on through its links would instead be divided up among the other remaining links that did not have no follow tags. So that made it really easy to create these sort of closed structures, because most websites are going to have a navigation. They're going to have disclaimers and privacy policies in their footers, things like that you need to link to for good user interface and user experience. But we could add no follow tags within the silo to any of those, and then what that did is it kept all the link juice, authority, everything contained within the silo itself. None of it bled out to anywhere else in the site. And even when you would attract external links or build external links into the silo, it was all then contained and passed on within the silo itself. Now in 2009, Google changed how they handle nofollow. And what they did is, and largely because of this, and also we were doing what was called Pagerank Sculpting, where we could kind of control the flow of PageRank where we wanted. So what they did is any link that had a nofollow tag would pass on, authority, link juice, PageRank would flow through the link, but it would not get credited to the target page. So it was no longer divided up among the remaining links on the page. So you're no longer conserving it by adding a nofollow tag. Made it a lot more difficult to really set up any kind of closed silo structure. If you want a closed silo, now pretty much the only way you can do it is if you just remove navigation links and you remove what would typically be in your footer links. That's about the only way you can do it. A few years ago, some of us were still doing it you could do it with iframes, where you would put your navigation inside an iframe. And Google usually didn't parse iframes. So if you looked at a page that had an iframe on it inside the Google cache, you would see just kind of a blank box there. They weren't reading the content within the iframe. So any sort of links like that you didn't want Google to credit on the page, you could put inside an iframe. That's changed a bit, and I've seen some mixed results and tests that show Google does sometimes read the content within the iframe and include it as part of the page. So it doesn't work 100% of the time, which makes it kind of difficult to set up closed silos. So for that reason, silos that you'll see most often are what we call open silos. Open silos means that they're not closed off, and they'll have a navigation or homepage links. So these pages will be linking out to other places within the website. And sometimes people do it on purpose too. They'll have a link inside in the content somewhere in the silo that links to another piece of content somewhere on the site, which is fine. So open silos, when you hear anyone talk about open silos and closed silos, that's the difference between the two. Most commonly, what you're going to see almost all the time is open silo structures. Now, you also don't have to set up a silo just on a top level navigation page like this. Your silos can appear anywhere. Another example here, same sort of structure where you have the category pages linked to from the home page and the navigation. But let's say this category has a couple subcategories. Well, you can create silos around those. So you might have 2, 3, 4 silos where this is the silo landing page here, and now it has its supporting pages. And then there's another silo here, and it has its supporting pages. Point is that silos can be anywhere within your website content or structure. They don't have to be on the top level here. So I hope that helped you understand a little more just about the concept of what a silo is, how it might fit into your website structure. And in upcoming videos, we'll talk a little more about the specifics of how you can set up a silo, how the links might look, how you might link from these landing pages and silo pages to your supporting pages. We'll even talk about some things like dual plane silos and silos within silos and things like that. But for now, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.